Hello guys, in this video I would like to explain construction of rejection region in the hypothesis testing. We explained about the general procedure of hypothesis testing in the previous videos. If you want to see what is meant by hypothesis, what are the examples from the real life, and what are the procedure of hypothesis testing, you can see and check the two videos which I have already done about hypothesis and hypothesis testing procedure of about one population mean. In this video, we explain about how to construct the rejection region, which is one of the important point in the hypothesis testing procedure. So we can have the possibility that we can formulate our hypothesis in three ways. Like the first way is maybe we can have the hypothesis like it's not mu is equal to mu naught, and it's that mu naught is a specific value of the mu. So that is mu is the average value, the average income, the average CGPA, the average height is equal to a specific value that can be a specific value. And the alternate hypothesis can be mu is not equal to mu naught. Of course, when this is null hypothesis, the alternate hypothesis should be the opposite to null hypothesis. It's this one, it's A is equal to its alternate hypothesis equal to is mu is not equal to mu naught. The second way is the formulation in the hypothesis is it's not mu is less than equal to mu naught. That means the average value is less than equal to this particular value. And so again, the alternate hypothesis is opposite, totally opposite, that is mu is greater than mu naught. And C, in the third way, it's not mu is greater than equal to mu naught, and the alternate hypothesis in this case, mu is less than mu naught. Now, the construction of rejection is entirely dependent on the alternate hypothesis and the value of significance level. There are two things which you should know, that the direction of the rejection region, so this means the rejection region may be on the right side or on the left side. This depends entirely on the alternate hypothesis. If it is two-tailed test, like it's not mu is not equal to mu naught, then the rejection region should lie on both sides, on the left side and on the right side. And the size of the rejection region depends on the value of alpha. Suppose alpha is equal to 0.05, then we can see there are 2 points. We need to calculate the value of the test, the z at this probability. So that's divided by 2 because we have 2 side tests. So that's divided by 2, alpha by 2. Z 0.025 and Z 0.025. This is with the minus sign and this is the positive sign. You can see this from the table, and you will have a value for Z at this point and this point. Remember that these 2 points, the probability less than this point is same as the probability greater than equal to this point. So you will have the same value for Z as well, but with different sign. This should be with the minus sign, this should be with the positive sign. You can see this from the table. And if you don't know how to see the table, you can see the video on the link given the description of this video, how to see normal table to calculate the value of Z from the given probability, like this 0.025 in this case. So this critical region is for this alternate hypothesis and value of alpha is equal to 0.025. Now in this case, suppose now second case mu is greater than mu naught. Now remember that this is greater, so mu is greater than mu naught. Alternate hypothesis, that means the rejection region will lie on the right side of this distribution, like somewhere here. This is the rejection region and this is the acceptance region. Remember that you don't need to divide Z alpha by 2 like in this case, because this is one-sided hypothesis. You need to use the entire value of alpha, that is Z 0.05, not like the previous one. And then you need to see this value from the table, this 0.05 probability on the table to calculate the value, to find the value of Z at this point. And then you need to calculate the value of Z, which we have discussed in the previous video in the general procedure of hypothesis testing. And see if the value lies in this region, you reject the null hypothesis. And if the value lies in this region, you will accept the null hypothesis. Now the third and last case, in this case, the rejection region should be something like this. And remember that this mu is less than mu naught, so the rejection region will lie on the left side in this case. That is minus Z 0.05. if the value of alpha is equal to 0.05. You just need to see this value from the table, and you will see the value of z at this point. So that is the rejection region now, and that is the acceptance region. Now you need to calculate the value of z from the given data, and if the value lie in this region, you reject the null hypothesis, and if lie in this region, you accept the null hypothesis. So this is all about how to construct rejection region in hypothesis testing, and we have discussed all the three cases, scenarios, potential scenarios, possible scenarios. That mean two-tailed test, which is given here, left tail test, which is less than alternate hypothesis, remember, not null hypothesis. And that is right tail test, is which null hypothesis means greater than a specific value. So this is all about rejection region. If still you have questions, please write me in the comments. I will try to respond as soon as possible. I think this is enough for today, and see you in the next video. Ciao.